The world is ending, though few believe it. The Chaos Gods, the Dark Brothers, tired of their great game. Now, they seek to sweep the board clean with fire and blood. Or whom walls could not hold. At least, that is what they taught. No one spoke of the ancient enemy now rising from beneath, and no one will be left to tell the tale. Unless you can stem the Vermintide.
A trap! Look out!
Hey guys, JB Illusion here, and I'm actually going to use the reviews part of my YouTube name today. In case you haven't been watching my Mordheim series, I'm a huge fan of Warhammer and just fantasy battle stuff in general. Mordheim's great, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I just want something more fast-paced and a little less tactically driven. Warhammer Vermintide is like someone applied Left 4 Dead with Warhammer and replaced the hordes of zombies with hordes of giant ratmen known as Skaven. You see, Skaven employ almost the same tactics as zombies. Swarm and conquer, baby. Is the mashup fully functional and full of enjoyment? Well, I'm about to break it down for you. Let's go, people. First of all, let's go over the characters. We have Mr. Saltpyre, the Witch Hunter. He favors bladed weapons and guns. Next, we have the Wood Elf Wayfarer, basically Legolas. The Dwarf Ranger has access to swords and shields, two-handed weapons, crossbows, guns, the works. Now we have a Wizard of the Bright College. And last but not least, we have a Sergeant of the Empire. Now that I got one of the most important differences out of the way, it's time for the next, and that is loot. A two-handed sword does decent damage, but a shield can keep you and your party safe while getting swarmed. As you succeed on missions, you will be brought to a screen where you literally, I'm not kidding you, roll for loot. The harder the mission and the more special items you pick up during your run, the better chance you have of getting a better item. This item, however, could be for any class. On the one hand, we do have the ability to get loot for a better and different weapon to equip in battle. For our favorite character, we could also get stuff for a character we really didn't like at all. That's kind of a little bit of a downer, but the devs want us to, I guess, play as many people as possible. But have no fear, there is a workbench which can remedy that problem. You see, you can fuse your extra or just plain unused weapons for a character, and you can fuse them into something new for a particular character, which is also kind of an issue because you need multiples to work on that. You see, I did this with the Waywatcher because I hate her. It's a dwarf player thing, it runs in my blood. And I got a new sword and dagger, more powerful than the pair of daggers that I had, and a bit better than the single blade, but you know what, I wish I got a bow. The third thing is that this is a heavily melee-based game. You can grab the Waywatcher and snipe to your heart's content, but sooner or later, you're going to be staring a Skaven down. And let me tell you, they will not hesitate to stab you while you reload. In Left 4 Dead, there are melee weapons, but it doesn't really have a focus on them. In this game, it almost feels like there's weight to the blows that you throw out, as they just cave a Skaven's head in. You can almost feel that axe lodge into your enemy's skull, and there's a little bit of something when they just rip the axe out of them. It's no secret, I love dwarves. As I said before, I was a dwarf player in the tabletop game, so I love the Dwarf Ranger Bardin. I felt so cool protecting my team from a literal tide of Skaven, shield bashing them away to give the wizard enough time to charge up her flame spells. It was awesome! It's rare that a game forces me to shut my mouth, but while I was streaming this, I had to focus a bit. I just had to shut up and focus on the battle. Because basically, by the time I answered someone in chat, one of Clan Ishin's assassins snuck up on me, had me wrestled to the ground, and was stabbing me over and over and over again. It sucks, but hey, in melee combat, you have to be aware of your surroundings at all given times. See, listen, I love this game, but there is one thing that will get you down, and that's bad teams. That's probably the biggest thing that I've run into. The loot system I kind of get a little salty at because I do get items for other people, I guess you could say, and I'm not really big on certain characters in this game. But then again, the chances of rolling with a better team to do higher level missions to get better items makes me super excited to do it, but then again, you don't want to do those with a bad team. So this is kind of the thing that plagues co-op teams. In a co-op game where everybody needs to be looking out for each other's back, well, yeah. My best advice is find a friend. Friend everyone that you play with who is super good. They know what's up. And just enjoy some epic moments and maybe go out for some epic loot on harder difficulties. I'm JB Illusion. Thanks for checking out this game with me. Peace. Remember to like and comment down below.